Hi, my Peaches peeps. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, as you can see, I have a new sketchbook, and to be honest, I don't think I'm going to be decorating the cover of today's sketchbook. I just think I want to dive in, open my book, and create a good looking spread or page. I want to have a good ending illustration. So this is going to be a low pressure video just because I am starting a new sketchbook and I don't really want to make this whole to-da of trying to come up with the perfect illustration, even though it's kind of what I'm trying to do. But I'm telling myself I just want to make a spread. Anyway, let's open this and let's start drawing. One thing I really love about the Who sketchbook is that it has so much pages. Obviously, as you can see, it's a new sketchbook, which means I have completed my 7th sketchbook, and oh my gosh, it's been a journey, guys. Look, I had my Miles Morales keychain on here, but I took it off. But look, it's gorgeous, absolutely stunning. Look how thick it is too. So I'm planning to do a sketchbook tour very soon. And ooh, even the elastic is so tight. I usually have my sketchbooks for a year or so. I didn't realize, I mean, I know the sketchbook has so much paper in it, but I guess the average amount to finish a sketchbook is usually like a month, or like maybe up to 3 to 4 months. But yeah, it usually takes me a year, and I'm like in no rush to complete my sketchbook because I like to take my time and try to create the best work I can on every illustration, or just to have fun. Ooh, so crispy, so crispy. Listen. Ooh, it's squeaky. Ah, this off. Ooh, that's beautiful. Why is this being such a pain in the butt right now? Get off! You're not welcome here. Go away. Oh Lord, please help me. Help me tackle and destroy the sticker that won't want to come off my sketchbook. Look, won't he do it every time, y'all? Look at that. Won't God do it every time? Get off, please. I literally can't get it off, and I'm kind of frustrated, so I'm just gonna pretend it's not there. Okay, so these are my inspiration photos for my OC story, The Missing Screw. I talked a little bit about it in, I think, my last video, and I, a while ago, actually made a full video of me drawing these characters, like actually drawing them and telling you guys the whole story. But my phone was acting horrible, so the whole video just ended up getting deleted. So today, I want to redesign some of my characters, or actually just design them, because I made this story before I actually drew these characters out. So here are some ideas I have for my main characters in this story. So basically the story is just about the main character, which is Artika, and here is Artika. I either want her to be a redhead or to have dark hair. So these are two of my ideas for her. I think I'm going to go through both. To be honest, I don't think we're going to be able to get through all of my characters because it's kind of a lot, as you can see. But these are the kind of vibe I want them to have, or what I want them to look like. Anyway, Artika is the main character of this film. But there's a group of teenage kids who are very, very smart. I haven't came up with their name yet, but the thing that they go by is Sims, I think. But basically, it's like subject in strength or subject in mastery or whatever you master in. And each of these characters are very smart and above their level in a certain subject, whether if it's being engineering, math, science, or etc. Basically, the grandfather ends up getting sucked into a map that they have all made. Basically a map that her and her grandfather has made together, but she didn't know her friends when they would come over into her grandfather's house, which is kind of just like a pretty cool area for all the teenagers to go, all of her friends at least, and they would add to the story, add to the map every time that they would come there. So that's kind of what it is, and now they have to work together and get her grandfather out of the map. Basically, that's just a simple rendition or a simple story, basically. So usually when starting a new illustration, I take 1 to 2 hours just to gather all my Pinterest pins together and try to come up with an idea to draw or what I want my character to look like. Luckily, like I've already explained, I've already done that part, so we can just skip over that and actually start to sketch. So at first I went to a full body drawing, but then I quickly just went for a bigger head and I started to sketch a basic idea or a mush of all the pictures I have with the redhead girl and the girl that has black hair, and I tried to come up with a like a solution, or like my ending point, what I kind of want her to look like. This first drawing was kind of rough, and it's to be expected because I didn't warm up, which is a new exercise I've been doing before starting my sketches or illustrations, but I didn't have anything to warm up on because I needed a new sketchbook, so it's whatever. I think it's looking good right now, but yeah. I'm gonna try to give her curly hair first, and then we'll do the straight, because the main difference between this and this, other than the hair color, is curly and straight. Most of these girls have curly hair, and like all of these girls have straight wavy hair. So we're gonna do curly first. Also, I just want to give you guys a fair warning to don't get attached to this character design, because unfortunately it will not be like this. You'll find out later in the video why. Also, I know I did not give my characters justice with the little bit of background story that I told you guys. It was horrible. I'm gonna try again, and I hope that you guys bear with me because the first one was horrible. So stay tuned to hear about my OC's story. Okay, so moving on to the next drawing, I wanted to draw a full body illustration sketch and kind of play with her character design. I quickly decided that I wanted her to be a curly redhead. I felt like, since I know more about her than you guys, I felt like that fit her personality really well. So I took that on to the next drawing, and I wanted to come up with her character design. One thing to know about Artika is that she is hardworking and stubborn at times. So I wanted to kind of implement or just try to use that information to see what clothes she will be wearing. Now, my initial idea for the story, since there's a group, I did want them to all have like matching t-shirts, but for right now I'm just solely focusing on Artika, and then maybe I'll come up with that later on, but that's a different topic for a different video. Anyway, like I already said, I did a lot of research, and I did already try to design her already in the past, and I felt like long shorts and a tightish t-shirt would fit her much better. Or so I thought. Literally made the biggest mistake ever, because I did not even look back at my old drawings of Artika. I just had some picture of it in my mind, and the picture I had in my mind it didn't look good, all right? But for this video, I was explaining how I really didn't like my old design, blah, 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 blah. and I go to open my sketchbook to show you guys the old design, and I completely changed this character, guys. Guys, she has straight hair, a bun, and brownish colored hair. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. So, I'm gonna just continue in the direction I was going. I'm gonna show you guys this drawing I made of a full body. She's kind of more updated in the styles or what I had envisioned for her now, but I think I kind of want to backtrack and try to give her some of her signature characteristics back, like her straight hair and her hair by the side of her face. Ooh, I'm so mad I did not look back at my sketchbooks to actually see what she looked like before I judged it so hard, because I totally thought I knew what she looked like, but I did not. I did not. Okay, so it's finally time to talk about Artika's background story. I actually wrote down a little summary of her whole story so I can be able to share it thoroughly and as precise to the story as possible. Okay, so if this were to be a book, the back of the book would say, ever since Artika was a little kid, she would spend most of her time at her grandfather's house, assisting him in all his inventions and experiments. As she grew up, she realized that she too shared the same passion, along with her partner in crime, Jeremiah. So when she hears that her grandfather mysteriously disappears due to a malfunction in the lab, she rushes over to see what happened. But what she doesn't know is that she'll have to make some sacrifices to do so. Will Artika learn to set aside her pride and work together to save her grandfather's life, even if that means getting out of her comfort zone and working with strangers from her school? So yeah, that's that's kind of like the summary of my book. I'm gonna break it down a little bit more for you guys. So Jeremiah is, like I stated, her quote-unquote partner in crime. I kind of think of Artika's and Jeremiah's relationship as what's her name? From Little House on the Prairie, Laura, and her brother. I can't remember his name at the moment, but Laura and her brother from Little House on the Prairie, and how they just like work together so easily, but in a different sense because they're not siblings, they're just best friends, like a family friend. In my actual story, I compare Jeremiah to like that kid who's always there when you need backup, but I kind of had his character design. Like, think of Jeremiah as Steve from Family Matters. Like, he was always there. So when I said in the beginning of my summary that Artika loved staying with her grandpa when she was a little kid, like, say, over the summer months, yeah, Jeremiah was right there. He was like the next door neighbor. And, you know, he was family friend, so he just kind of invited himself in. They grew up together and stuff like that. But it probably won't be like that for long. Anyway, let me stop and talk about the video for a second because the camera was just going crazy a few seconds ago. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is that I am trying to find different clothes for Artika to wear. I really do like the outfit that I put on her on the left page, but right now I'm trying to find the colors. I'm trying to find the colors that will look good together and that would fit her. So I just showed you my laptop, and that's kind of my inspiration, I guess. Like I already said, I made a very big mistake and I'm gonna have to backtrack all of this, so I'm probably just gonna fast forward this and just talk more about my OC to fill up this space because it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm just trying to find the right colors to my character. So yeah. The main story, or the main like thing behind this OC story is that everybody's a piece of the puzzle. Everybody contributes to the main goal. So like I stated earlier, Artika is a bit stubborn and a bit prideful, but it's not always for the wrong reasons. Like I said, she grew up with her grandfather helping and assisting her grandfather in all his inventions and stuff, so she knows a lot. So she's basically put in this position where she has to take help from other people in order to save her grandfather, or just find out where he is. And along the way, you know, since there's a group of teens, they'll go on some adventures. They'll be put in positions that they're normally not put in, and they'll have to work with different people with different personality types and different ways on how my characters go about doing things, not to mention the fact that Brutus speaks, so there's that. And it's just like adventure, and basically like growing up, learning how to work as a team, being able to accept constructive criticism, a healthy way of doing that, and just working together. That's pretty much it. I hope you guys really like the story. You guys can feel free to ask me questions about it anytime. I will love to answer them, and we can talk about it, because I'm really excited. I'm finally sharing like a thorough OC story. I think this is my first time actually doing this, so it's a first, but I'm really excited. And since I am a Christian, in my stories I do want to have heavily based Christian influences and good moral standards and stuff, because Artika's gonna go through some stuff, and so is the rest of her team, because character development and just having character in general is very important to me and to the Christian faith, because biblically pride comes before the fall, and that's literally what's gonna happen to Artika. So I feel like it's really exciting, and I'm super thankful to God, because I finally have the courage, and like I'm finally brave enough to tell you guys my story. So yeah, I'm just super excited. So this is the original design of Artika. I added a braid to her hair because actually this side of her head is supposed to be braided and her bangs are out. So I added it to her bun, but here's the original one. I think I actually want to add a braid to the curly hair just in case. I don't know, I really like the curly, but I'm gonna keep experimenting with different character designs. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I made some more drawings, more different designs, and here's the original one, here's the slightly updated one, and then here is it with the bangs and the curly hair. I'm so torn between the two designs. I feel like I have two different characters but like the same character. It's really like I think I'm just gonna having two different ones, and you guys can let me know which one is your favorite. The only difference is the hair, so I have to make a decision. Do I want hair like this or hair like this for her? Guys, I really don't know. I think what I'm gonna do though is just to color these in small, and then I want to color them big, like full length, maybe on this page, and have like the original design and then the design I just made for today's video on the side, and then I can just look at them and then try to make a decision. I finished. I don't really know, guys. I messed up the shirt. I made it too dark. It's supposed to look something like this, I think. I don't know. I feel like I really got nowhere with this whole video. Like, I started here. What's this? I started here. I really like this drawing, and then I did this. And then I forgot about my original character, and then this happened. I tried to color it in. Didn't really work well. Then this happened. Ooh, so there's really no end solution here, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm kind of leaving you guys a bit on a cliffhanger because I actually don't know what to do myself. Wait, before we leave, I think I'm gonna just draw the original design, big like this, the full-fledged version of her, and the full-fledged version of her. And I'll do it off camera, unless I want to include some clips. Look at my desk. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so here is both of them. Here is the new one. And then here is the old one. I think it's not done yet. I'm gonna finish drawing it, of course, with you guys. Wait a minute, the air's on. I'm gonna take it off. Okay, so the air's off, and here is what they look like. Here's the new one, and here's the old one. Hopefully it's not too bad of a glare because the light is pretty high. Maybe, wait a minute. Does that fix anything at all? Maybe, I don't know. I'll do close-ups on everything anyway, like I always do. Obviously, the old one, which is kind of like the slightly updated version, but just keeping the hair, is not dressed. I'm gonna draw her with you guys on camera so that there can actually be some drawings of the finished illustrations. And I think I'm just going to let you guys decide on which one you guys like more on a community post on my YouTube channel, along with just reading you guys' comments on which one you guys prefer. Also, isn't these pants so cute? Like, I love these shorts. I want these shorts. Chicken and nuggets, chicken and nuggets, chicken and nuggets, yeah. What did you guys have for dinner? Because I'm hungry and I have not eaten dinner yet. And what time is it? It's like 7, 8 o'clock. So, question of the video: what did you eat for dinner? If you've eaten dinner yet. And which design of Artika do you like the most? Leave your answer in the comments below. Okay, well, here's finished illustration. Hope you guys like it. Oh, and that's my mom. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down something in the comments because I love reading you guys' comments. Please comment down which design you guys prefer or which one you guys think is cooler, better, suits the story more. I don't know. Just let me know your thoughts and tell me what you're eating for dinner tonight. Okay, well, I hope you have a peach-tastic. Oh, wait a minute. This is old. But anyway, oldish, new. And what's today's date? Hope you guys have a peach-tastic, perfect, blessed day. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!